Hey guys, it's the Comics Kid here, and welcome back to Marvel Rivals. I'm playing this while recovering from my wisdom tooth surgery. I just wanted to play Rivals, but I didn't want to play too much Rivals because the Human Torch and Thing is here. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go through most of it because this unlocks it in a day when I'm recording this. So I've written all of this stuff down, so I know what to do. So the first one we're gonna do is read the new Black Panther lore story. So Black Panther, get back here. Nope, that's abilities. I need lore. The Blood of the Kings. I guess I don't need to read it because I just opened it up. So other than getting all of this stuff and like getting all of the story or not the so I want to get all of the event stuff. I want to play a bit of the Thing, a bit of the Human Torch, and then also work on achievements. So I guess one achievement I can get right now is just doing this. Because I'll... No one has answered, by the way, about if you guys want to see that or not. Anyway, let's read this. It started out as just another night in the Empire of Eternal Night known as New York City. The blood moon hung in the sky, casting an eerie glow over the silent streets. Most of Manhattan's citizens had long since locked themselves away in safe houses to protect themselves from the creatures of the night that stalked the urban island. Those who dared to venture out in the darkness rarely returned to tell the tale. Suddenly, a circle of energy appeared in the center of Times Square. Though the neon signs and electric billboards had long since gone dark, the strange portal crackling energy illuminated the once bustling crossroads for the first time in what seemed like ages. A figure clad in black, from head to toe, stepped through the doorway between dimensions. "I have arrived, sister," King T'Challa said, kneeling down and placing a hand on the pavement. "It has been far too long since I've paid a visit. It's been far too long since I paid a visit home. Earth may have been our home once, brother," his sister Shuri replied over the comm link in the King's Kimoyo bead bracelet. "But even so, you are a long way from Wakanda." Oh, this is gonna be long, isn't it? "I am," T'Challa said, looking down 42nd Street to see the top of the Baxter Building peeking over the other skyscrapers. "But fortunately, family is never far away. The portal is closing now," Shuri warned. "Since our Kimoyo beads are not yet capable of broadcasting an interdimensional signals, we will not be able to communicate until you reach the laboratory of Dr. Richards." "Do not fear for me," T'Challa said reassuringly. "I am the Black Panther. Bast is on my side." "That is exactly why I fear for you," Shuri responded in her solemn voice beginning to fade as the circle of energy vanished from sight. "Now more than ever." The King of Wakanda understood his sister's concern. Bast, the Panther goddess who had chosen T'Challa as her avatar, had recently fallen under the sway of a dark force that was spreading its influence across their dimension. Okay. I didn't say this... Oh, fuck. Was it Rivals? Yeah, it was Rivals 5. Because I didn't really think about it until I was editing it, and I didn't really want to, like, cut away to, like, say, hey, I think it's this. I think the dark force that's corrupting Bast is either... Well, at first I thought it was Null, but since all of Season 1 came out, I was like, oh, maybe it's Dracula. So it could be either of those.
Okay, hi, future editing Bill here. So, I could have sworn I saw a thing from Dan Exclaim saying that yes, it was the vampires who was corrupting Bast. But I also found a video, and I'll link it here, saying that it's actually Null. And then I couldn't find the video that said from Dan Exclaims that said it was vampires or Dracula. But when I looked for like, hey, what's the lore on Wakanda, Null just kept popping up. So I think it's actually Null who's infecting Bast. And also, I guess I also just didn't pick up on the stories, because when I was looking up stuff, I found a thing where someone was reading like Black Panther's story in Marvel Rivals. They read the little thing I read in Rivals number 5. And I guess I just didn't pick up that that story was saying, hey, Bast has been taken over by Null, and Black Panther knows about it now. Oh well. Anyway, back to the video.
Anyway, as both the Black Panther and the ruler of the intergalactic empire of Wakanda, T'Challa had devoted his life to serving both his goddess and his people. Now those two things were at odds. If he could not purge Bast of this corruption in time, he feared all of Wakanda might be swallowed by the growing void. But Wakanda was not the only place in danger of being consumed. While Shuri was busy trying to find a way to rebuild the collapsing multiverse, she had learned that many of her closest interdimensional allies were facing this grave threat of a vampiric plague. Though T'Challa had first been reluctant to offer Wakanda's secrets to these otherworldly heroes, his sister eventually convinced him that the Reed Richards of this alternate reality was completely worthy of their trust and aid. Thus, T'Challa decided it was time to pay a diplomatic visit to this other New York, not only to formalize the bond between his empire and this alternate Earth, but to deliver a potential cure to the sickness infecting so many New Yorkers. A cure that, until now, had only been consumed by a small handful of Wakandans through the course of charted history, the heart-shaped herb. Oh, so being the Black Panther just makes you say, fuck you, I'm not becoming a vampire. Okay. Traditionally, this rare Wakandan plant was only to be consumed by Bast's chosen protector during the sacred trial that would bestow upon them the powers of the Black Panther. For a normal human, one not from a royal bloodline or chosen to be the physical manifestation of an ancient deity, the herb still had profound effects when consumed, purging toxins and restoring vigor to those in even the most dire of health. On Earth, the heart-shaped herb could only be grown in the vibranium-rich soil of Wakanda. However, royal priests have since learned to cultivate it in Bernin T'Challa, the capital city of their new interstellar society. Even so, the crop of the sacred herb was extremely limited, and T'Challa feared that it could do more harm than good in the wrong hands. As such, he chose to deliver the herb to Reed Richards himself. T'Challa's bodyguard, the Dord Malaje, worried that the king's decision was far too reckless. Shuri feared that perhaps Bast, in her compromised state, had clouded her brother's better judgment. But as T'Challa looked down the empty New York street with nary a soul in sight, he felt confident in his decision. It was not a feeling that would last long. As he traveled east towards his destination, the headquarters of the Fantastic Four, located on the corner of 42nd Street and Madison Avenue. Future me, is that the actual location of Marvel headquarters? So, interestingly enough, no. However, there is an actual Baxter building So, when I checked Google Maps, it said that there was a Baxter building, but it was Baxter building / Freedom for Freedom's Plaza. And then when I tried to find the location of wherever Marvel's working right now, I got like a whole ring around and I couldn't really find what I was like. It gave me several answers and I just like checked on Wikipedia, and the most current like location that they like listed from like 2009 to like present day type of thing, it's only 2 miles away. So that surprises me, because I was sure as shit that they were like, yep, this is where the Baxter building is, where we work at Marvel. That's really interesting. And by the way, and also I should say, the Baxter building is where it does land on that corner. of 42nd and Madison. Anyway, it wasn't long before he found himself passing a small group of vampires feeding on the blood of an unfortunate civilian. Ever since he was a boy, T'Challa has been trained to stalk the jungles in silence. He felt he would have no trouble slipping past the monsters unnoticed, as they all seemed deeply distracted by their prey. T'Challa kept to the shadows, making not even the slightest sound. As he passed by the horde of vampires, they suddenly turned their heads to glare in his direction with their dead eyes. "You're not as clever as you thought," Bass whispered in T'Challa's mind. The Black Panther ignored the taunts of his dark goddess. He had more urgent matters to deal with. The vampires had left their meal behind and were rushing towards T'Challa in hopes of a royal feast. T'Challa leapt, extending vibrating claws from the fingertips of his gloves. The razor-sharp claws sunk into the old stonework on a nearby building, allowing T'Challa to climb up its side with ease. When he reached the rooftop, he paused for a moment, glad to have found safety. But the light of the blood moon quickly revealed that he was not alone, nor was he anywhere close to safe. Another group of vampires converged and began to chase T'Challa, staying close on his heels as he leapt from rooftop to rooftop. The King of Wakanda soon realized that he was being herded away from the Baxter Building and towards Central Park. But why? You have the blood of kings, Bass whispered. They can smell it. Perhaps the goddess was right, T'Challa thought, but he had more than the blood of kings. He had their years of knowledge and training. He had their proud legacy, and he would not let it die here in the darkness. T'Challa stopped running and turned to face his pursuers. With a frenzy of furious kicks and powerful slashes, he began to thin out the horde, one vampire at a time. Before long, there were no foes left standing. "Well done, my chosen one," Bass whispered, "but you have forgotten one thing." Black Panther turned to see another figure standing on the rooftop behind him. He was baffled at his heightened senses had not detected the new arrival. "Here, you are not a king." T'Challa gazed at the strange man approaching him. He was tall and slender, with pale skin and white long hair. Dracula. He wore a finely tailored black suit and a long crimson... Okay, it is Dracula. His shoulders were adorned with ornate armor that met in the middle where a glowing crimson gem was mounted on his chest. "I really should slay you where you stand for striking down so many of my devoted soldiers," the man said. "But I have a feeling you would be much more used to me undead." "I would prefer to remain fully alive," T'Challa said, lunging forward with his claws at the ready. With an effortless strike at the back of from the back of his hand, the man set T'Challa reeling backwards. T'Challa instinctively dug up his claws into the rooftop to prevent him from plummeting over the edge, pulling himself back to his feet slowly. He took a moment to seize up his new opponent. "Who are you?" "I have gone by many names over the centuries," the man replied. "I am known best as Dracula." Dracula walked over to T'Challa and stared him in his eyes. As badly as T'Challa wanted to attack his foe again, he felt as though he had somehow lost complete control over his own actions. Compelled by the Lord of the Vampires, the King of Wakanda fell to his knees. "But you may call me your majesty," Dracula finished with a grin, his sharp fangs flashing in the moonlight. Dracula leaned in, ready to strike his teeth into T'Challa's neck, but when he tried to bite him, Dracula reeled in pain. The Black Panther's vibranium mesh armor was not only impenetrable, it had a number of self-defense mechanisms built into its nanofibers. T'Challa prayed to the Orisha that his suit would be good enough to keep him safe, but as he had learned all too well of late, his gods were not listening. "If I will not have your blood," Dracula snarled, I will still have your devotion." The Vampire King reached for the red gem on his chest and removed it from his armor. As T'Challa gazed into it, he realized he had seen crystals like it before. It was a shard of chronovanium, the temporal constructs that his sister had been studying since the onset of the time stream entanglement. The event had ripped countless realities asunder. More specifically, it was a rare mystical form of chronovanium native to this alternate dimension, nearly as crimson as blood. "The crystal is infused with forbidden magic," Dracula said. "As soon it will be my key to ruling this world, but for now it will be my key to conquering yours." Still unable to move, T'Challa found himself completely enveloped in the glowing red energy emanating from Dracula's shard of the blood-red chronovanium. "He's remaking you in his image," Bass said in T'Challa's mind, her whisper turning into a growl. "How dare he? You belong to me, not any longer T'Challa grunted, feeling the transformation taking place within him. Bast's growl grew into a roar, but it was suddenly silenced as the enemy surrounding T'Challa had begun to fade. T'Challa had slumped to the ground, exhausted and hungry. How strange, Dracula said as he stepped closer to the collapsed T'Challa. Your blood smelled so sweet before, like a rare flower on the African plains, but now it has lost its bouquet. You are no different than any of my other minions. That is where you're wrong, T'Challa said quietly. Mustering every ounce of strength left in his body, T'Challa fought against Dracula's control, rising to his feet and staring Dracula right in the eyes. I am no mere minion, he said. I am T'Challa. I am the Black Panther. I am the King of Wakanda. With that, T'Challa slashed at Dracula, knocking the shard of blood chronovanium from the unsuspecting vampire's hand. The crystal skid across the rooftops, balancing precariously on its edge. Dracula broke eye contact with T'Challa and raced to grab the crystal before it plunged down to the street below. And I shall be your end, T'Challa finished. When Dracula turned once more to face his defiant foe, the Black Panther was already gone. Not even the slightest scent of his blood was left on the wind. Furious, the Lord of Vampires let out a piercing howl that could be heard echoing across all of Manhattan. Elsewhere, in the shadows of a dark alley, T'Challa took a moment to recover from his confrontation and asset his new situation. Until now, the power of the heart-shaped herb flowing through his veins had always protected him and provided him with enhanced abilities. But T'Challa surmised that the magic of the blood chrovanium was somehow negating the herb's effect. That is why Dracula could no longer smell his blood. It was why T'Challa could no longer hear Bast whispering inside his head, and it was why T'Challa's newfound taste for blood grew stronger by the moment. Before he journeyed to New York, T'Challa had been worried about how his connection to Bast's tainted spirit might affect him. Now he found himself afflicted by another curse, uncertain which of the two would be his ultimate undoing. T'Challa pulled the sample of the heart-shaped herb from a hidden pouch on his bodysuit, momentarily considering whether he should consume it to cure himself now or to save it to potentially cure thousands of innocents later. He didn't have a clear answer. New York might have been as black as the darkest night, but all that the King of Wakanda could see was red. Cool. Nice. I hope that's a skin. Anyway, that's probably going to be the most I talk, because, like I said, I'm recovering from my wisdom tooth surgery. Knowing her furry friends were in grave danger, Squirrel Girl sought the help of one of the most brilliant minds in the universe, Mr. Fantastic. With his help, she hoped to free her new ally, the Asgardian squirrel god Ratatoskr, who had been imprisoned in Central Park by Dracula. Ratatoskr's horn, carved from the branches of Yggdrasil itself, might be the only thing sharp enough to pierce the mystical barrier protecting Dracula's castle.
Bruh. Evil, bro. Evil,
I didn't even
bro.
choose it. I literally didn't even choose it. I didn't choose it.
Hey,
Wow.
that's what's up.
The irony is unsettling.
It was time.
Fucking jinx this. You fucking jinx this bullshit. What's the mission for this fucking man?
I'm waiting on this. Do this little mission real
Man,
quick.
4 2-player KO streaks. Thing Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Scarlet Witch. Ooh, I can do that.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's not gonna
that's
happen.
probably a thing on this at some point.
That's not gonna happen for me.
Actually, no. I was gonna do 4,000 or 40,000 damage with it. Plus, I can do.
Yeah,
We get
yeah.
not even Central Park. We get
Mhm.
fucking Midtown. I can just run fucking Psylocke and knock that shit out quick.
Yeah.
All right, we got Vanguard too. Oh yes, here's what we'll talk about.
30 seconds.
Yeah, you're welcome,
Get ready.
bastards.
Ready to rock,
I
sis?
hate this shit so
You know
much.
me, Johnny. When I'm needed, I'm there.
If y'all got maybe 1 or 2 more of these,
Don't let
and
me
then I need to
hurt
do
you.
my challenge.
I never switched mode. This is literally it. Just jump to this. I kid you not.
The battle
No, I ain't worried about the map. I'm talking about I need to do more damage, but it's hard for me to do damage as a strategist because I'm healing all the
all
time.
you need to do is capture the
Yeah,
mission
got you.
area. Got
So
it.
I actually need to use a duelist at some point.
All right. Let's
Jeff, right?
enemies on approach.
They got Psylocke up here. What the fuck, bitch? Why are you right there? That's creepy.
She's an assassin, bro.
That's creepy.
Ah, that's better.
Somebody near me, bro. I hear the footsteps.
They're running three healers, by the way.
Really?
Psylocke's in the back. I don't know if she still is.
I'm not
Mm-mm.
wasting my time with her. She wants to kill us, and she doesn't come to us.
I need help.
Feeling
Where you at?
fantastic.
Thank you, Jeff.
This bitch is hating. She's hunting me. He's fucking hunting me.
He's really following me. Okay, so that punch, it doesn't even have to hit the person. It throws off an energy burst.
Damn.
That's crazy. Because they don't have like an energy like blast or animation that shows like the force coming off his hands. It just happens.
Didn't
But-
mean to kill, but sorry.
Are you good?
Enemy located.
She gotta go.
That's much better.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Chip, fall back a little bit. Or oops. I didn't know which one of y'all was doing now. She in the mix.
My armor's got a lot of
Oh fuck. Oh my god. Trying to find a good position to heal, but it's hard.
Jeff, you're about to do that? Fuck yes. I love you.
You're welcome. I don't know where I.
Really? She gonna do hers the same time I do mine?
Don't matter.
Ah! No, they're not over the edge. Oh no, I fucked up.
I'm Warlock right here.
That's better.
Jeff, keep me healed.
I'm.
Oh no, I need Jeff to keep me healed. I can take care of this.
Oh, I'm about to say I don't even see you.
Oh, my
I was trying to keep Ooze healed,
born again.
but that bitch ass Magneto sniped me from across the map. You're at the edge, bro.
Thank you. Bitch. Attack me. Look the shit out. Oh, fucking gerbils.
Rest easy.
It was far back. No, you did. You was in here about 2 months.
Yeah.
That was too much. I got my
Yeah, it was
ult
way too
again.
much.
But if I got mine, I know she has hers.
Yep.
Fuck me
Fuck her
sideways.
ult. Fuck her ult. I'm not about to let her
Oh,
kill
are you
me.
serious? I just got out of it.
God. His fucking shield, bro.
We're not buying green bananas here.
Oh, Dr. Strange?
Yes.
They will block your ult.
That's better.
I'm sorry, dog. Oh my god. Why did he hit me as a group effort like that? Oh no. That's not gonna help. I can't.
Well,
Yeah, it was good.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I love how Dracula or Moon Knight has a page. Everyone was saying that it's his money, but it's clearly a page of the Darkhold. I'll just get all of this since I can. And then I'm starting on here. La-ti-di-la-ti-da.
Whatever bargain you think you struck with Loki, he will betray you.
That's hardly your concern, Odin's son.
Asgard is my concern.
Then you should worry about Loki, not me.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We need to stop that evil in its tracks.
Oh damn! Damn! Captain America just rolled me.
Hurting me will not be easy.
I'll make good use of it.
Quantum magic.
Skin like voodoo.
They're on your
Die!
I am not in control.
Shields up!
Cosmos heals you.
You made me angry! You stopped them in their tracks!
You can stand. Such strange creatures lurk below.
It's fighter time!
Asgard's might!
The ocean shall claim you once more.
I am ready to put on a show!
Second chances over.
This is gonna hurt.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
For some fire.
Lost myself.
Lines in place.
These beasts have come to defend their king.
You're up, little. Invisible? Lines in place.
I see them.
Oh, are you serious?
It's fighter time! This is gonna hurt.
Fire slave.
Nothing's
I
getting through
require
now.
some aid. Rise, my friends! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
These kids reek of desperation anymore.
Enemy in front of us like a true goddess. Good hunting.
Shields up!
In like Uru! Behind you, my friend!
You stopped them in their tracks.
What foul creature has name or summon now?
Anyone willing to help? We are undefeatable!
Hurting me will not be easy. I require some aid.
Not in control here. I am ready to put on a show!
Hold fast.
Rise, my friends!
Anyone willing to help?
Such strange creatures lurk
Assemble!
The final 10 seconds! It's party time!
Adversaries gathered.
That's really hard to control.
Namor.
time I need healing.
Stay still.
Shields up!
Behind you, my friends.
Perfect. My divine defense. I could use a soldier like thou in
No
hell.
worries, I've got your back.
Thunderbolt!
Wish you had always been out of
We are undefeatable! Ease down.
What?
Feel the ocean's chill.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh, this is way good.
I am Asgard's might. That's gonna bruise.
Assemble!
I suffer less harm.
Some assistance, please.
Perfect. I'll make good.
30 seconds. Is it really clock? What am I? Invisible?
Destroy the spider nest.
Hurricane incoming. Goodbye, obsolete spiders. Now I got you.
10 seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Rise, my friends!
For my crows! Another epic victory! Big win! Doesn't matter the Halloween voice.
Oh my god! They got Ben! Oh, no more tricks, huh? Pulse charge! Fire! Enemies on approach. Maximum pulse!
I am ready to put on a show!
It makes you like carry us this game. That's cool. Oh no, whoever this Magneto guy is. Like I said, not like the player, it's just like I've just never been a fan of Magneto. No? Yeah, not that I don't think he's cool or like his powers are cool, but I've always just had like a fucking Magneto type being an X-Men fan. So like, fuck you guys.
Oh, I love a shield.
Me and you, Luna. Me and you.
These bees must belong to Namor.
I like the cold.
Octopus down.
I thought Hydra had too many tentacles.
What you guys made up here? One of the side of the bullshit.
Your powers are mine!
Yeah, but no one's pushing this. But, like, when you...
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Stop that. Why? Hokey pokey Loki.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Really? I got no one with that? Damn.
Feeling better already.
Anyone willing to help? I've got you covered. Is it really clobbering time already, Ben?
Coming at you.
Nice.
I'll put this to good use. That vehicle! Anyone willing to help?
There's a bad decision come back to life.
Psionic burst! Psionic burst! A disappearing.
Put some pep in my step.
Clear the way! Anyone willing to help?
Oh, you thought you got rid of me. Think again.
There's still a chance to stop them!
Let's do this.
Behold! Clearly you needed some help. Disappear!
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
Needed a little boost. Thanks. Judge! Jury! Execute! Battlefield ready again.
They hit a checkpoint. Might be their time to stop them. They're right behind you. Ah, that's better. I'll put this to good use.
Crisis averted.
A disappearing.
What?
Better stop that vehicle. Don't give them another inch, or else.
They're on your tail.
Well, you can't expect to win them all. Feel the pull. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
If only I could find the road that takes me home.
Oh my god! They got Ben!
A little help, please. Help. Another fearsome foe. Feel the pull. Psionic surge. Or a dagger.
Thanks.
I got you covered. Clear the way. Vortex field. Feel the pull. You're halfway there. Keep going.
What kind of world is this?
This'll be a joyride with me around, Spider.
A lot more unstable.
Ooh, that felt nice.
Enemy ahead of us. There. Don't turn back now. Psionic surge.
Rock on, Ben!
Fantastic. Just in time. Thanks. Vortex field. Anyone willing to help? Clear the way. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
This'll be a joyride.
I was in trouble.
You're halfway there. Keep going. They got behind you. That's much better.
This'll be a joyride with me around, Spider. Like a day in Supernova!
Clear the way. Light consumes you.
Balance doesn't win that.
There. Don't turn back now.
Don't step on lava!
I was in trouble.
Clear the way.
That's my sister. Better roll. Hey, New York City
Stands with you. Charge.
Out of sight. I am just in time.
Protect Spider
Thanks.
Zero as she journeys towards the shrine of the Weaver.
Psionic surge. That's what they call
Me magic.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I'm bright like a star!
Psionic burst. Or dagger.
'Twas but a scratch.
Rocket's weird amplifier has been shut down.
feel like I'm
Disappear! We've got trouble. Shifting. Is that me? Psionic surge.
This'll be a joyride with me around, Spider.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Someone's sniping for us. Feeling better?
The reason why I'm playing Invisible Woman
Clear, I'm
is
still
her
needed here.
achievement is to assist Fantastic Four members 10 times, and
Gather. This'll be a joyride with me around, Spider.
Oh, help, please. And sometimes. Or a dagger. So close. Big chance.
I am barely wounded.
Did you say that?
Vortex field. Psionic burst. Shit.
Plasma?
Burst! Another epic victory.
come on, give me the new map. I wanna play the new fucking map. Let me play the new fucking map. Ah, this is not the new map. Give me Central Park. I want Central Park.
Go now! That fucking hurt! Never understand what close seasons. Andy needs help. Welcome to the door.
Over here thinking I'm doing
God, dead.
Why are our allies reluctant to use it? I wonder if this is an entire
Fucking Christ.
No, then you better. Watch this shit, watch this play, watch this Spider-Man play. Don't watch that Spider-Man play. I do know how to do that. It's like the hardest one in these two. What? Spider-Man is the hardest. So, I respect it. And then start the match. What is this? What's this? Two. Oh, this one's mine.
Their hits barely tickle.
I don't know about the other one.
Oh, disappointing.
I can't.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web. You're welcome. Too sticky for you.
I did.
Can someone take care of the Human Torch, please? I can't get him.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
That fucking hurt. You're welcome. I would turn around
Their
if I
hits
were
barely
you.
tickle.
4-4, nigga. That's like perfect. 4 kills in 4 deaths. That's MVP worthy.
Supernova! Your attacks are useless.
Sorry. Okay. I gotta do this.
Armed and dangerous!
Now I'm lost.
Guys, take your best shot.
Can't beat a thick coat of fur. Mutant kind!
Disappear!
Judge, jury, executioner!
Shit.
One final push. We can take them. Nobody can hurt us now.
Breaks in his turret. There is no one better to Supernova! Sticky for you.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Watch your back.
Let us take it from you.
Well, let's get to them all.
These waves will not break. Coming at you.
We never had a chance.
Grow up.
Wait, that tree was real?
I like the cold.
I am Groot!
this. The wounds are gone. Thanks. Fire from behind. Watch out.
I like the cold. A nice deep freeze. Ready to put on a show.
By the eye of Agamotto!
We are undefeatable.
Lead them to Khonshu. Say goodnight.
It's okay. Admit it. You need me. I suck. Be strong together. Here we are.
That tree was real? Fantastic! Ha ha! Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! That is much better.
A nice deep freeze. That one hurts. I like the cold.
Oh, I found a video where it explains like everything. And I don't know if I said it. I might have.
Good our clothes fall like timber.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Request. A futile attempt. I'm halting. One step closer. Fantastic! Ha-ha-ho! Ha-ha! Here they are. Alright, that feels better. Watch your tail. Wait, that tree was real?
Isn't going anywhere.
Second chance is over.
How did the Hulk die, but not the Black Panther or the Mr. Fantastic?
My cosmic might returns. It is your cosmos healed.
By the eye of Agamotto!
My strength is returning. And you call yourself a defender, Strange? I'm halting. I gotta admit, taking out Star-Lord.
I might stop recording after this game. Got a lot of the stuff done.
Wakanda's journey has been long and slow.
Some assistance, please.
I am ready to put on a show. Only 60 seconds left.
Rise, my friends! You never had a chance. I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
Second chance is over.
I'm Hulky!
30 seconds.
Crunch time. Hang in there.
Move. The final 10 seconds.
I'm Hulky!
Another epic victory. Big win.
That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I mostly played The Thing. I didn't really play a whole lot of Human Torch. Sorry that you only saw that one game. I just could never get it again, which was so weird. I'm sure I'll get it in a future video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys liked it, please leave a like, hit subscribe. It would really help me become a big YouTuber star, man. That is what I want to become in life, and that is currently what I'm working towards. Ring the bell for notifications to see more of Marvel Rivals whenever it comes out, or just any other video just in general. Marvel Rivals is an active series. Some other active series that I'm still going through are Our Life Beginning and Always, getting every Minecraft achievement, Psychonauts, and Night in the Woods. Some finished playthroughs if you just want to binge an entire playthrough, or if you only have time for a one-off. Some of those are bloopers and things that got cut out, Absolute Charlie Problems, Boris and the Dark Survival, First Snow, and Inscription. So yeah, so with that, I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya!